Yo guys, welcome to the JirehFx channel. Today we'll be looking at quite a number of things but focused on one. So this is Bitcoin trade. Now I actually missed this trade to start with. You remember this? We actually hit a sell on this and then price eventually went to TP. Remember that last analysis we did, right? Okay, so price actually gave this move. As you can see, this video will be quite short. So we had this break of structure and then a little bit of the market of liquidity strip right above here, and then I was expecting a buy. Basically that was around last week. Last week, something around this time, and then I was expecting price to come down into this my order block to fill me in, and we head for the buy. Although this happened on a Friday eventually, but I was kind of busy, so I wasn't able to hop on this trade. In fact, I wasn't even on the chart, to be clear. I wasn't on the chart, so I totally missed this. So I just want to do a quick should I say review now or an analysis. Well, this is how I would have taken the trade. For me, if I were to take this trade without waiting for confirmation, I believe I would have entered somewhere around this point, because and I will show you why. Because I have a Fibonacci level where I basically enter my trades, especially when I know I'll be very busy and won't be able to wait for confirmation. Yeah, so I would have entered around this 79.8%. I would have entered around this 79.8%. But so let's see if we would have hit TP by now. I doubt if we would. So SL will be here and we're targeting 1 to 3. So 1 to 3 basically will be around here. So but price has done quite 1 to 2.5, which is around 2.5% of my account if I had taken the trade. So but let's see, if we were to wait for confirmation, basically how we do it, right? We go to lower time frame, the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so let's see what price did. Permit me to kick this off. All right, now you see price has been given this series of lows and highs, and all of that, lows, highs, and then eventually price give this, and then what do we have here? We have like a shift, a change in character, right? So basically would have entered off of this point. If I were to be very conservative, for me, meaning I have all the time to wait for price to get up to my ideal points, I would have to mark out this point, because I feel this is a liquidity point. I know this is a liquidity point, and then my entry would be clearly from here, because sometimes it might form another liquidity before going up. Other times it might just clear the liquidity a bit, because if I should zoom in, you'd see that we have just below that liquidity level, we have an imbalance right here. We have an imbalance right here, you can see, and price might come to fill up the imbalance. You never can tell. Price can come to fill up that imbalance. Let me change the color a little bit. So price can come to fill up that imbalance and then create the buy. So for me, I would have entered there. Another place I would have entered is off this zone right here, of this zone, because a lot of price pull happened around that point. But to be safe, I will just enter around there and then place my stop loss just below this place where we had the market shift. And let's go to the 1 hour time frame and see if we would have been tagged in on this trade. So where is it? Okay, this is it. So you see, we would have been tagged in, clear, nice and clear, and then TP would have been somewhere around this point. You see, very quick, clear. So you see the difference between waiting for the confirmation and not waiting for confirmation. When you wait for a confirmation, you get the premium, the best price as regards entry. But if you don't wait, obviously you get what you get. Price has the final say. And then if you want to be very much conservative, you would have put your SL just around this region and target your 1 to 3, and obviously we've hit 1 to 3. So either ways, you get to hit 1 to 3 either by following, using this as the protected low. And well, if you're targeting the high, the last high that cleared that liquidity up above this region right here, if you're targeting this, that means you'll be aiming for pretty much 1 to 8 basically. But you know how we do it, 1 to 3 and we're done. So this is 1 to 3 right here, and that would have taken around how many hours? Let's see. Okay, so would have been tapped in here and TP smashed around here, so that would have taken about 9 hours, cutting across, getting activated on Sunday, right? And then price closing on Monday, yesterday, 8 hours of Monday London session. So this is it, guys. Do well to like and follow for more. We'll be dropping things like this every time. Bye. Cheers.